Hello, Steve White, Trek Boy 89 for Steve Arts 89, or should I say howdy because of the cowboy hat. I'm just wearing this because I was just doing a review of some Orville Peck videos and I'm just too tired to get up and change. So I saw on TrekMovie.com that Star Trek Discovery actually made it into the Nielsen Top 10 streaming charts again for the second week. Now I'm really surprised by this because last week they made it in with 257 million minutes watched, but they had 2 episodes. And I sort of thought, well, there's no way they're going to get that. And they only just scraped into the top 10. I'm like, then there's no way they're going to get more minutes than that in the second week with just 1 episode. Like, they should have half, if you think about it that way. But it was unclear to me then, and it still is now because of how I keep hearing people referring to these charts and the numbers and how they worked out. It's unclear to me whether or not these are just the numbers for this episode released this week or whether it's all the season 5 episodes, because they mention in this that this also covers the first couple of days of the next episode. I'm like, well, does that mean they're mixing the numbers for the episodes together, or for the season, or is this just how many minutes the whole show gets, the whole all 5 seasons so far gets? And it's unclear to me because when you look at the chart, there's only two of the shows that have more than like 8 episodes. Most of the shows on here on the chart have like 8 episodes because I guess they're first season shows or something. But when you look at like the Circle, that's got 68 episodes, and the Upshores has 38 episodes. The rest all have like 8 episodes, 7, 8 episodes. So if you're looking at it that way, if they're actually counting the minutes for the whole series, then it makes sense that they would have gotten a few more than normal because they've got a new season, a new episode, and that might have pushed them into the top 10, and why they still might be there in the second week because they're still getting the same amount of views for roughly the same amount of views for the whole series plus the extra ones for the new episode. So that kind of makes sense, because just counting the numbers for 1 episode compared to 2 episodes last week, it doesn't really add up. You think there'd be a lot less because unless people are watching the 1 episode twice, as opposed to the same people watching the 2 episodes last week, it doesn't really work out. But either way, it's still being cancelled. I'm counting down the episodes so I can sing Ding Dong the Witch is Dead, because this show is not a science fiction show about humanity represented by a diverse crew going out and exploring the universe. It's just a one-woman melodrama, and science fiction is just sort of in the background. It's just like the setting just happens to be the future. It's all about one character, and that's really not Star Trek. So I'm glad to see it go. And the other issue is a lot of people are not watching the show because they like the show. A lot of people are watching it like me so they can view it for reviews. Like, they're not watching it for pleasure. They're viewing it so they can use it for reviews. And a lot of hate views and people who just want to see what happens because they've been following it for so many years, and they just want to see how they got around, the fact they got cancelled and they actually got to go back and reshoot some scenes and stuff, and how they can actually wind it up and end it off, versus people who are just watching it purely for hate views because they want to talk about it and bitch about it and write reviews and so forth. So either way, the show's not that popular because I think a high percentage of people actually watching it are people like me who hate it and are just watching it for reviews and stuff. So yeah, I don't think this is the win that they think it is, and it's not as clear as it was last week. But we'll see. I'm going to have to do a bit of research on how Nielsen and Paramount Plus actually work out their ratings and how many people actually watch. But I'm going to go.